outage ain't nothing out of the ordinary. The difference is like 6 in the morning or 5:55, whatever the exact time. But it happened as soon as I woke up. And this is the second time. So it's not like, oh, okay, this first time, still with knowing gang stalkers. My point is, this has to be from high up. They're mad at me. I mean, we all know they got connection. This is a Democrat-run state. Duke Energy, big time, probably Democrat supporters, the CEOs. I'm telling you, I'm not like I'm telling. This time it was like 5 seconds after, or maybe a minute after I woke up, and the power goes off. The TV was on. I fell asleep. And I was literally finna type in because it stopped working. It's Amazon. That shit is like it's not stopped working, it stopped playing. It notices when you're not paying it, whatever. Maybe your breathing changes or whatever's listening. But also, it, so this happened like, maybe not this week, it's only Wednesday, but I mean like in probably Saturday. Like 3 days it happened to go. And yeah, I know it's raining, but it's not even raining that hard. But that's not the point. The same thing happened not a few days ago. And the difference is it came right back on. And I didn't get a chance to get up and look, was it the whole neighborhood? But I knew my bill is straight. And that's what it's like. That's what they're mad about. It's like they wanted. See, like, I got behind on my bill, not because of I couldn't pay it. I forgot, you know. And I just gotta. It's like they get mad when I write reminders to myself. On your phone, I put it in my calendar now because I'll go like a month or two without paying electricity, and it builds up. So I don't like that. But I don't know. Like I said, with the psychological shit they do, they probably can make you. And I think they're mad about it. Also because the green, the new steel, the green new steel, whatever, different words, but like we all know, it's not about saving anything. The environment, it's about not making people comfortable. They just don't want. They just period. It's like they cutting off, and they can't do it legally. But like it's 6 o'clock. Yeah, they gonna have to. But like I said, who knows how many times when you be asleep, your power might go out for a minute. And you won't. I remember a few times in my whole life. You wake up and probably was back in the day when you still had clocks. Maybe in the 2000s or the 90s, you still had your the digital clock. But so you just go back and let whatever you got, go to work or something. But this there's no such thing as coincidence that it happened as right after I wake up. Like, and this is the second time within as many days, in less than 5 days. The power just goes out. As soon as I, wake up. This time I was having some weird dream. And again, I've been said I've been having with vivid dreams. I haven't had them for a while, but that's another thing. I guess they're mad about, because I used to tell the doctor about it. That's another thing. I just have real vivid dreams. And that was before I really got back into reading the Bible. But this time it was some black, again, like as usual, it's like real life. They were mad at me. Not mad, but mocking me. But this time they had a stairway with rope. Like on the Indiana Jones movies, them types that go the Amazon and it goes across the Amazon or something, a canal. An old kind, like hundreds of years old or something, made out of rope, but it's going to the sky. And first day I was on top of a building. The reason I'm telling you real quick is they kept. I think it was somebody I know because I was upset that, or maybe it was supposed to be, but it was like 3 black people, but they were showing off kind of. And I guess that's what I'm supposed to be doing now because remember I keep saying I'm not stopping, but I don't think this was a warning from God because I think it was for them, just like I said. Remember how I show you when I like out front and when it's daytime I come out and they'll come out now. Like I said, they're getting real mad. The police, it's like I won't stop, and they're mad. Like you need to. And I'm like, I'm not showing off. You're watching me, spying on me. I'm not trying to make you. Nobody would know who I am. Not even people around here. Maybe a few. But the only reason they were gang stalking, that's the only reason they talked to me when I first moved here. And you notice they all, well, they all stopped. All of them, they just walked by, look at the door, they say nothing, But when I first got here, it was all shits and giggles. But anyway, so they're walking and they're trying to, and we're on top of a building, skyscraper, and it's, it's first it looks like they're walking on nothing, walking up in the sky. And I'm just looking, I'm not mad at them. Actually, it's like how they, you're kind of like afraid of heights. Even though I used to jump out of airplanes. But they're coming down, then they start coming down again. Then you see it's an optical illusion. And they got, it's that type of bridge. And then, automatically I calm down a little bit that they're not going to fall because I can see the bridge. I'm worried about them, but it's one of those bridges, like I said, the rope bridge. Matter of fact, it's green. It's green and the string is green, like, and the wood is, regular, but it's a rope is green like vines. And then they still walking, and I guess I think somebody was next to me, a girl or something, and they invite or something, but it's like they wanted us to come up there with them, or maybe we were supposed to want to go. They were trying to make us jealous walking in front of us. And like I said, if you study biblical stuff, it's almost like maybe it was from God, but I doubt it. Seriously, it's not. I not doubt it. I know it's not. Like I said, it's the devil because they were trying to make me mad, like I do. I don't perform in front of them. I just you see everything I do. I'm just going to work, going to the store, or doing what I want to do, not going to be seen. Even back when I was young, and when you did like to dress up and be seen, you really wasn't going. You just go. You look nice wherever you going. Like your mama used to tell you. When you was real small, 5 or 6, and you gotta go. You gotta take a bath, and she comb your hair. Because she don't want you to look like you're a throwaway child. That was the phrase back in the '70s, and they like, whose child is this? Don't take care of him. But But anyway, so as they're walking, it falls like something really, and it was a net, not a balloon that was holding it. It's like I got the vibe. I mean, not the vibe. I got the understanding that the wind stopped or whatever, but it was. So I'm thinking the wind, the lost wind, and I'm wondering as they're falling, like, why would y'all do that? And actually, I ran towards the edge of the building to try to catch him, and I think a dude happened to be in front of me. He was fast enough to try to catch somebody, a girl, and I tried to catch him, but I'm screaming too because I didn't want whoever they was. It must have meant something to me, and because actually when I woke up, I had that little fast heart beating a little bit, and they fell, but we couldn't even get to the edge because now we got one of those fences like at a baseball field, behind the mound. They got one of those fences. I hadn't seen those before on some type of high rises for whatever. But and you can see them falling, and I didn't want to look over the edge, and you can hear them hit the ground. And then I wake up, and then like a minute later, I guess it's always about 30 minutes ago before I decided to make a video. The lights just, I turn off the TV, look at the time or whatever. It's like 5:45. The lights go off, but that I think that's what maybe it is from God. Like I said, because they're mocking. Like I keep telling them, they don't remember. I keep saying you're spying on me. You don't know what I'm doing. Because a lot of times, like I said, remember they mock me. I dress a certain way. They'll send somebody on purpose, and I guess but it is more up to date style. I'm not saying mine's out of style. I'm just saying the new way these guys just do, like skinny jeans, tight pants, and this and that. And they're trying to. You can tell they supposed. It's like basically a compliment because they send some little guy, with that new style. And to me, it looks effeminate. And plus the fact he's coming after me on purpose. Because you tell he's supposed to be walking like he thinks. You can tell on his face. That's like they told him to look like he looking down, or you think you better than everybody, look better. I'm like, I don't look like that when I walk. Damn well I got look on my face when I walk anywhere, inside a store, anything. I got my headphones in so I won't hear y'all gang stalking, so I won't respond. I know I'll respond, so that's why I block up my ears and play music unless I start recording. but I got my headphones in and I'm talking and I done made videos before and you can hear them talking back. They'll start talking, they get mad. But it's like a warning to them. Cause something said, oh, stay away to heaven. That's what happened. After they fell, after we was walking back towards the door to go back downstairs, go under in the building, some said stay away to heaven. I guess they're mad because, like I keep telling them, they're going to hell. And I said I thought that was impossible to know because as a little kid, you always not taught, but you got the feeling at people back then. Like I said, it was the old people in the 80s, and they tell somebody, that, you're the old lady in church, and it's like you don't know that. Nobody knows that. But like I said, now I can see it is possible because you see the person won't change. And maybe that's what that lady was talking about. Them letting you know they won't change. And they're not going to change until they die. Especially if they die suddenly, heart attack or anything, or in the sleep or something violent, or car crash or anything. Or just even something out of the ordinary. An asteroid falls on them. Space debris, trash from all the satellites. Or just anything. So you don't know. But they're not there because first of all, a lot of them nowadays are admitting they don't believe in Jesus and God. None of it. Christianity, God. They're like that's the white man, and a lot of them, you got a resurgence of the young black dudes, black folks that they're going into some ancient shit, and I believe them. And that's not God, that's the devil. God was first, but that ancient stuff you're talking about that probably was before whatever everything else, that's the devil, fallen angel. That's all that is. It's like, I'm like, I don't discount you. I don't disbelieve you. I'm not mocking you. I'm telling you for a fact what's gonna happen to you. Okay, you follow that. And like if you study the Bible, you already know what happened and why we're here. But then that's the reason, bro. Like our old folks used to say back in the 80s. You know what happened. Disobedient. You know what happens in like Judges and Kings, the book of Judges and Chronicles. It happened again. That's what happened over here in the United States. But anyway, I just wanted to put that. And really, I didn't want to say nothing. But I just was, as I was talking and rambling, well, not rambling, talking, I decided to say something about the dream. But that was it.